Tuesday, 7 p.m. I've arrived at the appointed hour. The magical chatbot sent me to a place with serious abandoned warehouse vibes. The bushes out front look like a hipster's beard, overgrown and quite pleased with themselves. Maybe they're planning to take my kidney back? Let them try.
Hey,
Oh,
need something?
Jesus Christ, you scared me.
Sorry. You looked lost.
Why are you hiding in the bushes?
I'm not hiding. I'm gardening.
The woman practically glows in the sunlight. She's Southeast Asian, if I could guess, with bleach blonde hair and, judging by her satin bomber, very good style. Yeah, actually, can you help me? Maybe I have the wrong address.
She's here for the meeting, right? Are you here for the meeting?
This guy's got long, awkward limbs and a gait that gives off the impression of a baby giraffe stumbling around, but he's definitely friendlier than the plant lady. Maybe. I'm just trying to find the power hour.
Do or do not, there is no try.
Sorry.
It's Yoda? Never mind. I'm Christian.
Did you just disappear? I swear, you kind of faded away like you were buffering.
Do you want to come inside? I can explain there.
Well...
You're not actually considering the proposition. Come, follow me down the side of this warehouse. That is exactly what a kidnapper would say.
Leah!
Oh, calm down. You're obviously not a kidnapper. But she seems like easy prey.
I don't want to think too hard about why the velvety tone of her voice and the confident stillness of her whole vibe rattles me in about 12 different ways. I was actually considering not following him in, and,
You're gonna scare her away, Leah?
I'm not scared.
Go ahead, then.
Realm presents Power Trip, starring Tatiana Maslany. Episode 2.
Where am I exactly? What is the power hour?
Right, yeah. You'll see. So you can't, use your powers here on anyone in the group, and, you can't tell anyone about this, okay? Okay, I think that's it.
Wait, how do you know about my power?
Christian, you want to take it inside and keep it a little more discreet?
Right. So, Jane, just say you won't tell, okay? You'll understand soon. Promise.
Oh, well, I don't know what it is I'm not telling anyone about, so that shouldn't be a problem. His mention of powers at least confirms I'm in the right place.
See you inside, Leah. Okay, so this way, through the vines.
Okay, so this plant woman just returns to her obsessive pruning ritual without another word? Whatever, lady.
Okay, Mint. Ready to get pruned?
Wow.
Oh, this is all Leah.
Right? I can tell by all the plants. Quite the spread for a secret meeting.
That's also Leah? She owns a cafe.
You came! So, what's your power?
Well,
Slow down, Mateo. Settle in for a second. That's Mateo. I'm Erica. What you drinking, newbie?
Oh, hi. Maybe a red?
How about a red sangria?
Erica wants everyone drunk all the time.
I just want her to feel welcome before we dissect her.
Hey, losers! Ooh, fancy spread. I didn't get the memo that we were going for country club luncheon theme today.
Yeah, it's a shame I left my pearl set at home.
You, I like. Oh, let's at least get some tunes going. So, we got a live one.
This is Jane. She was on the website last night, and I convinced her to come with the chatbot. But then she got here and almost didn't come in because Leah made a joke about me being a kidnapper.
What?
Never mind.
Look at you, a benevolent shepherd guiding lost souls to our weird little cult. Mwah!
I was literally lost. It looks like a true crime setting from the outside.
Oh, that's by design, my dear. Keeps the sane ones away. So, what's your deal, Jane?
Jane, this is Deirdre. She brings the party.
I don't totally understand what he means, but I can tell the mood suddenly feels more festive, like the day is full of possibility. I'm a writer. I mean, theoretically. Mostly I just, chase kids around Prospect Park.
You're a camp counselor?
Close. I nanny for 2 kids in Cobble Hill. I take them to and from school, then ferry them around to a million lessons and make them dinner, and then, if I'm lucky, I write about 4 sentences before collapsing. At this rate, I might have a short story finished before my new kidney calls it quits.
Well, we'll try to keep your kidney in working order. Cool cane, by the way. It's like your own personal disco ball.
Thanks. I bedazzled it myself.
Here is your sangria,
Thank you. Ooh, with fruit and mint and everything.
fresh from Leah's garden.
Damn it, it's delicious.
Okay, but I was really asking, what's your power?
Well, I can command people to do what I want, and they seem to just do it. It is very strange to say this out loud. I wait for someone to laugh, to tell me I've got this power hour thing all wrong. They'll realize I'm delusional. I'll realize I'm delusional.
Oof, heavy.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been odd. So, do, you all have powers too? And you guys get together and...
Fight crimes?
Commit crimes?
Deirdre is actually joking. Don't listen to her.
What the hell? Mateo was joking too. We don't fight crimes together. God, kill me if someone suggests that. We just,
We commiserate together.
bingo.
Yeah, to be honest, Leah's not wrong.
Commiserate? I kind of love my power.
No, for sure. Our powers are great. It just takes a bit to figure out how to use them and how to ignore them too.
Oh my god, I'm now remembering how hard those first days were. How overwhelming it was?
Yeah, I didn't really understand the effect it had and how to get used to it. Finding people to talk about the powers with? Oh, I had to get pretty wasted to even show up to this little weird shindig.
Cheers to that.
And then once you get that down, they change on you.
Change how?
It's like after a while they kind of dull.
Like if you played a sport in high school and then years later you play it again and you're like, oh, that's what that feels like. You have the ability, it's just not as immediate.
Plus, eventually you kind of know when you actually need to use them. It feels different. Sorry, we're not trying to scare you.
Oh, right, yeah. Says every person who has ever scared the living daylights out of anyone else. Will my powers lose their potency? It's like all those anxious moments of waiting to find out if a kidney would stick. You have what you need in your grasp, but know you could lose it. It's almost worse than not having it at all.
Okay. Let's start over. Jane, welcome. As Erica said, I'm Mateo. We've been excited to meet you all week.
All week? I only heard about this 3 days ago.
Oh,
Mateo can predict the future, so he told us last week you'd be coming.
Wait, what?
It's not as cool as it sounds.
So modest.
It's kind of spotty, like bad Wi-Fi, and I'm not always right. Like, I predicted you and I knew your name, but I kept seeing you riding a horse or some kind of donkey.
Oh my god, I mean, yeah, a donkey might be better than riding the G train. Way more reliable.
Yeah, it once took me 45 minutes to go.
They
3
all
stops
seem
on
to
the
just
G train.
exist together in this space, like it's so easy for them. I take in Erica's mop of pink hair, Mateo's massive grin, Christian's dangling arms like he's not sure what to do with them, Deirdre's towering confidence, even Leah with her intensity, like an electric current. So, okay, what are all of your powers?
well, Erica can resolve conflicts, I can turn any boring-ass event into a party, Leah is our resident botany queen, and Christian can go all invisible-like.
I can seem invisible, like if I'm feeling uncomfortable or self-conscious or whatever. I can kind of make people, well, forget I'm here. That's what happened outside.
So you're like a wizard.
I mean, no.
I keep telling them we could use it to freak out tourists in Times Square. I'm kidding, obviously, but it actually is super cool.
Oh, so Christian likes Mateo, which is why he is currently turning red and saying nothing while Mateo looks at him expectantly. Oh shit, is he fading? Save him now. Mateo, predicting the future, can't you monetize that shit? Like predict winning lottery numbers or something?
I wish. Sadly, I can only predict people's futures.
Is this our cue to get started? Mateo, you want to go first?
Wait, get started?
Yeah, I'll go. I feel pretty good. I went 4 consecutive days without an anxiety spiral. Most of the time, I walk around making up scenarios that are even worse than my visions. Like someone stealing my cat or spontaneously combusting next to me on the subway. But when I feel those thoughts creeping in, I kind of distract myself with a good possibility, like enjoying a weekend with my kids. So, progress?
Nice, man.
Yeah.
I try really hard to block out any visions of my kids, but I had this vision the other day.
I figured we were getting together to shoot the shit about our powers, but this feels a little more like a therapy group. What is this?
Oh, well, we just, like, talk about our magic use for the week. Things we're working on, things we've done with it. You can share as much or as little as you want.
I cannot imagine telling these people about puking outside and Jeremy and, oh God, Bruce.
Well, I guess I'll go next. There's this dead vine I pass every day on my way to the cafe. It's just drooping there, all brown and crusty. So last week, I stopped to touch it. I was only going to use a little bit of magic. It turned green and started sprouting leaves, which was really nice. But in the last few days, it's grown so much, it's taken over the whole building. It's crawling into the windows. It's on the verge of choking an AC unit. Should I talk to the owner?
Girl, no. You are not about to go up to some random-ass landlord and tell him you made his vine grow by magic.
I hate to say it, Leah, but she's totally right. It'd only freak him out. I mean, maybe you can, add some flowers.
Yeah, like one of those cool garden art displays on the High Line.
Nice.
But what if it messes with the structural integrity of the building?
Oh, let him get his weed whackers out like a normal person. It's practically your civic duty to get a landlord in the city to do their job.
Mine won't, that's true.
Note taken.
I'll go. There's this new guy at the print shop, and he's pretty intense. When he was giving us an order of t-shirts yesterday, I totally wanted to disappear, but, well, I didn't. So that was yeah.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
That's cool.
I don't know. It's not an Olympic achievement or anything.
He's struggling to stay visible, then.
No, it is.
Thanks, Deirdre.
Yeah. Ugh, okay, my turn. I went to my friend Lisa's party last weekend and, it was kind of a dud, so I turned it up a bit. But then everyone started dancing and someone broke this vase that turns out to be her great...
Okay. This isn't as bad as I thought.
I felt terrible about that. And also annoyed I even used my power because honestly, I'm not responsible for everyone's good time.
You're not. Just like Erica is not responsible for everyone's bad behavior.
Oh, my God, girl, did you do it again?
Erica has this compulsive need to go out to bars, not to drink, but because there's always a fight to break up.
I just feel so useful.
It's not your job to be useful. Both of you, take care of yourselves first.
Oh, Leah, babes, I love you. Mwah.
And that's when I realize I'm staring at Leah.
Jane?
I'll go.
Last but not least.
Newbie, 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 newbie.
I got this ability to command people, and I wasn't really sure how to use it at first. I'd, command the city to stop sucking so much, but nothing happened.
Impossible.
But now that I've got the hang of it, it's kind of awesome. Actually, it's not even kind of. I went on a date with this real cheapskate hedge fund manager. He's got the money, and he's all hoarding it away for his private island or whatever.
I have been on that same date so many times.
Right? So I commanded him to, leave twice the tip, and he did. I was like, wow, I've got power over the stock market, dude. Sky's the limit. Yeah. And then there was a no depth perception chick who spent an entire dinner staring at my earlobe until I commanded her to close her eyes. But then I'm like, is that kind of a dick move? So then I redirected her eyes to her cocktail, and we had a whole fascinating discussion about the history of spirits. There was still no chemistry, though. It was brutal. But, so yeah, it's going pretty well so far.
Okay.
It is nice not to have a sob story for once.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually bummed when it's over and everyone starts saying their goodbyes.
You were great up there.
Oh my god. Railing about terrible dates is my favorite pastime ever.
Well, still, it was great. So, what'd you think?
Oh, of all this? It's cool. It's not what I expected, but...
What did you expect?
No, I had no idea what to expect. I don't normally trust random invites from strangers on the internet.
Yeah, my internet feelings wander between totally terrified and then kind of just amazed. There are some real weirdos, but then there are screaming goat videos.
Wait, are you serious? That is my favorite video ever. Ever. You're talking about that little, poof ball in Norway that makes that ungodly sound? Oh my god, the realism, Christian. How do you do that?
I have a lot of free time at work.
Oh, shoot, sorry. Will you excuse me? I just need to grab something to take this with.
Oh, of course. There should be some drinks still out on the table.
I'm on a strict regimen of meds to prevent a potential kidney rejection. Twice a day, my phone buzzes with a reminder of how precarious this whole business is.
Need something before you head out?
Yeah, I was just gonna grab a swig of sangria. It was really good. Makes the medicine go down.
You shouldn't drink meds with sangria. Let me get you some water.
Oh, come on. I can live on the edge with a sip of sangria.
Didn't you just get a new magical kidney?
Just hand me one of those cups. I'll get it myself. I feel an unmistakable push, like she's trying to resist it.
Here.
Thanks. So, Leah, why don't you pull the vine back?
What do you mean, pull it back?
Move it, or whatever. Stretch it over a different part of the building.
Yeah, well, it's not really my style to magic my way out of stuff. I just think things like that come back around, you know? Something to keep in mind.
Oh, I guess it would be better to sit at home pretending I don't have magic powers.
I didn't say that. Just, be careful. People can feel the powers, even if they don't understand what they are. It's really easy to get yourself into trouble.
Well, okay then. This was educational, but it's time to go and do not dangerous things.
You do that, Jane. Till next time.
I need to get as far away as possible from this righteous woman with a sprig of mint up her ass. I can't storm off like I want to. Instead, I have to loiter in front of this store called Bush that sells ironic presidential paraphernalia while I Google Maps the best way home.
Jane! I'm glad I caught you.
Hey, sorry to rush out. I forgot I have some things to do. It's not entirely a lie. I do have that date with Bruce in less than 24 hours, and I should probably start picking out my outfit.
Yeah, look, I know Leah seems like she's a lot.
You could say that, yeah.
She's just a no bullshit person, but the group is really good when we're all together. Really, I can't explain it, but
You guys seem nice. I had fun, but I don't love it when people come on that strong, and I really don't love it when they tell me what to do.
The thing is, she's not wrong. You do have to be careful.
The thing is, I'm done being careful.
Sure, yeah, but can I give you my number in case you need anything?
Sure. Give me your phone, I'll text myself.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you around, Jane. I hope.
Yeah, see ya. As I walked down into the subway, I paused to type a message to Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Autocorrect. I meant Bruce, not biatch. Hey, Bruce. What time tomorrow night? I try and remember that this is the life I'm starting. Before I took a bizarre little detour to the group. A life where I'm in control. A life where I don't have any more limits placed on me. Hell, I don't have any limits at all.
You're listening to Power Trip, starring Tatiana Maslany. Power Trip is a Realm original production. Listen away. Power Trip stars Tatiana Maslany. Written by Mary Hamilton, with additional writing by Kara Horner. Produced by Rhoda Bayessa, Nicole Otto, Caitlin West, and Haley Wagreich. Directed by Caitlin West. Executive produced by Molly Barton, Marcy Weisman, Julian Yap, and Tatiana Maslany. Starring Tatiana Maslany, Brendan Hines, Lisa Loeb, Zeke Alton, Dalal Batter, Jordan Batiste, Andrew Call, Ella June Conroy, Timothy Fritz, Larissa Gallagher, Tanisha Gary, Dexter Hobart, Ray Hurd, Miriam Katz, Elizabeth Laidlaw, Keeler Lee, Courtney Lynn, Vargas Mason, David Shatraw, and Mike Smith Rivera. Additional voices by the cast. Sound design, mixing, and mastering by Rory O'Shea. Dialogue editing by Corey Barton. Original theme and transition music by Daniel Wonacott, with additional music by Hashem Asadullahi, and digital orchestration by Max Kuttner. Music supervision by Amy Parker. Cover art by Kendall Thomas. Executive in charge for Realm, Mary Asadullahi. Find more shows like Power Trip by following Realm on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or at realm.fm.